What does pay mean? I don't know why that's there. Just move. What does ordinarily included mean? Well, it means that one-off arrangements will not be an appropriate point for comparison. So, if this is particularly relevant to the healthcare sector, because and also sort of local authorities, because primarily these are where you see salary bands, so where staff go in and they go in on a particular grade. Organisations with a clear salary bands and a pool of staff doing a similar job to the agency worker will be more susceptible to challenge. So again, if you work in those sectors, the reality is this: if you work in a sector whereby you know that the end user does have a pay scale for a particular job, then you need to be mindful of this. What is ordinarily included will be a matter of fact, having regard to express terms of employment contracts. And I just want to stop there for a moment. If you're an end user and you take on a lot of agency staff, the first question to ask yourself: do you have contracts of employment? If you don't, I would urge you to ensure that you do by the 1st of October. The reason being is that if you don't have them and you are caught by these by the equal treatment provisions here, the tribunal will tell you what is a part of your employment contract. So if there are things in there that you don't want anybody else to sort of impose upon you, then it's better that you get these contracts set up straight away. Obviously, you can see me. You can clearly download contracts of employment from the website, but they're not going to be bespoke to your organisation. So, I mentioned the word pay, which is one of the basic meanings. Now, pay is referred to in Regulation 6.2 as any sum payable to a worker of the hirer in connection with the worker's employment, including fee, bonus, commission, holiday pay, or emolument referable to the employment, whether payable under the contract or otherwise, which reflect the different quality of the relationships between the employer and permanent employees. So, what does that mean? If you have bonus structures, if you have commission structures, you need to identify where your agency worker would qualify and where they wouldn't.